Hey Den members, Matt here, bringing you a kind of a hybrid video between a gun talk and a gun challenge video. About a month and a half ago, I did a video on the reasons why I conceal carry a gun with me almost everywhere I go. And as I'm sure most Americans by now know, about 2 weeks ago now, we had an incident in Indiana where an individual, Elisjsha Dicken, showed why we need more good guys with guns that are trained carrying in the public. If you've been living under a rock, Elisjsha Dicken was eating in the food court of his local mall with his girlfriend when all of a sudden gunshots rang out. An evil person walked into a mall with a rifle and several magazines with the intent of killing everyone in sight. Within 15 seconds of firing his first shot from his rifle, Elisjsha Dicken had pushed his girlfriend to the ground out of harm's way, braced himself against a mall pillar, fired 10 rounds at 40 yards at the shooter, 8 of which hit him and dropped him, rendering him completely incapable of ever harming another human being ever again. Sounds very heroic, sounds like a champion, sounds like a good Samaritan. The media blasted Elisjsha for illegally carrying a gun in a gun-free zone and not having a permit. The gun laws of Indiana are actually pretty similar to the gun laws here in Iowa as far as they pertain to where you can carry, where you can't carry, and needing a permit. Iowa and Indiana are both permitless carry states, meaning while I do have a permit to carry concealed and open carried, I don't actually need one, at least here in Iowa. In addition, no guns allowed signs outside of what is outlined by the law. Read your local gun laws. I'm not going to get into that. I am not a legal expert. I am not giving legal advice. Those gun-free zone signs are more of a we want them to be. They have no power of law. The caveat there is if you conceal carry in a no guns allowed area and someone notices and they ask you to leave, you have to leave. If you don't, it's criminal trespassing. There's somebody here walking their puppies. Elisjsha was not breaking any laws by having a gun and not having his permit. Elisjsha was absolutely a hero. He was the Good Samaritan who was willing to put himself in harm's way and in danger to save a lot of people. The shooter didn't even have a chance to unload his entire first magazine. The loss of life was tragic, but it could have been so much worse. 15 seconds and the threat was neutralized. Elisjsha, thank you. Thank you for being an upstanding citizen and saving countless lives. That kind of leads into the second part of this video. You've seen us all out at the range, and I've done a review on a handgun. Steve has done a review on his Glock 43X. The distance that I've really only trained with my handguns is 7 to 10 yards. In the last video where I did the review on that Hellcat, I did shoot at 14 yards, and obviously my shots were a bit more spread than I would like. I've never really focused on long-range shots. I figured I wouldn't ever be in a situation where I might have to shoot that long range. Elisjsha threw down the gauntlet. He, I think for a lot of us, has shown the level of training we need to have. So I'm putting myself on the spot today. I don't have any faith that I'm going to be phenomenal. I hope I hit the target at least a few times. But we're going to go to the range now and shoot a silhouette at 40 yards while standing. 10 shots within 15 seconds in ideal circumstances. Again, just because you or I can hit a target at 40 yards, 50 yards, 100, 120 yards at the range doesn't mean we can hit a live, moving target when the adrenaline is surging. That is why you need training. All right, let's go ahead and give this a shot. There's no way I'm going to be able to do this. 10 rounds, hopefully 15 seconds, ideal circumstances. I think I actually hit. All right, we're gonna go cold on the range and we'll head down range with the camera and we'll see how we did. This is reason 576 that I want a private range. Spoiler alert. I am in no way an expert, and we just proved that. Oh boy. All right, so 10 rounds. I didn't even hit the target each time. So I'm pulling up and to the right, it looks like. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For gits and shiggles, we're going to run that one again. Going to see if I adjust my grip, if that brings it in a bit. High. Okay, that was much better. Still high and to the right. Although we did get a couple over here. Okay, so we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What are you up there? 9. And still missed the target completely on one of them, but that was considerably better. And that's only, what has this been, like maybe 6 minutes real time, 6, 7 minutes real time. Train. Okay, I didn't want to take up any more time at the range going hot, cold. This is why I need a private range. Spoiler alert, we got something pretty cool coming in that vein next weekend. I don't want to say any more. I've probably already said too much, but you know, I love the range we go to, but there are always downsides to using any kind of public range, whether it's run by the DNR, run by a gun store, indoor, outdoor. There's always downsides. And I really want to get some land where I can set up a private range so we can be a little more free, not interfere with other people's activities, that kind of thing. Landing 6 out of 10 shots after I only landed, what was it, 1, maybe 2 with a graze, or 1 and a second grazing. I'm pretty pleased with that. And if you can shoot long range, you're going to be better at close range too. I mean, it's all just a matter of training, honing your skill. Again, I've said it time and time again. It doesn't matter how good of a gun you have. It doesn't matter how much money you spend. If all you can afford is a high point, don't buy high points. But you've trained like crazy with it, you're going to be a heck of a lot better than somebody that spends thousands of dollars on a Gucci Glock or a Staccato that hasn't spent more than a day training with it, unless they're just God's gift to the world. Please, if you're going to own guns, if you're going to carry firearms, train. Become an asset. Do not become a liability. And remember, we have the right as human beings not to be the victim. The Constitution protects our right to self-defense so that we don't have to rely on other individuals that will take 3 minutes or more to come and protect us. Elisjsha Dicken saved countless lives in 15 seconds. Imagine what would have happened had he not been there. We aren't vigilantes. We aren't trying to be heroes. We just want to protect the only thing in this world that we can't get back. Our lives, our loved ones' lives, our friends, our neighbors' lives. Stay tuned to the channel, everyone. We have an awesome announcement coming next week. I hope it's next week. If it's not, it's going to be the week after. It all just depends on how much video editing I have to do, because we're about to have a really big weekend. This July 31st is going to be a huge weekend for us at the Phantom Llama's Den. You're going to probably be seeing somebody new, maybe even a few new people, a few new faces to get to know. It's going to be amazing, and this is going to be the next big step on the channel. Stay tuned. As always, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider hitting the like button, subscribing to the channel for future content. We've got a lot of stuff coming. As always, don't take life too seriously and make it a great day.